talking through. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Alan Slaughterzinski for the Brevard Sports Network. We're here live today at on the campus, I should say, of Viera High School. We're coming up. Junior Max May is going to receive the 2022-2023 Florida Mr. Soccer Gatorade Player of the Year Award, and it's going to be unveiled down here outside of Viera Hawks Stadium. Of course, the Viera Hawks 21-0-1 this year, and state champs, 6A state champs. They were the only undefeated team in the state of Florida. Max, of course, 20 goals, 22 assists this year, but the sheer number of goals scored isn't what wins awards like this. It is, if you want to show that right in front of the camera there, that is what he is going to be receiving. It isn't the sheer number of goals scored that allows a player like Max to win an award like this. It is the type of goals he scored. And to tell us about some of those big goals, we're going to speak with head coach Nick Robinson. So, Nick, why don't you just step on in here real quick? Nick, as we take a look at the team there, you know, I was just telling everybody it's not the number of goals that you score, but it's the goals when you score them. And nobody scored bigger goals than Max May this year.
Yeah, and just not just the goals as well, but the influence he has, setting up goals, working hard defensively, pressing. He's just commitment to the team on both ends of the field is what makes him so successful for us. But yeah, he definitely had some huge goals this year. I mean, off the top of my head, the first goal to open up the state final, which was a big one, to get us rolling, and then obviously the big assist to get Jordan's first goal of the game in the St. Thomas Aquinas semi-final game. So just two quick ones to name a few, but two big moments in two big games for us. So.
Obviously, and by the way, coming up, Nick is, in case for those of you out there that missed it, he is our soccer coach of the year. And, of course, when we announce our winter and spring awards coming up at the end of the school year here in another week to 10 days, Max will be our boys soccer player of the year. His winning that state championship sunk in yet? And if so, what have you reflected on the most about this past season?
I wouldn't. It's definitely sunk in, I think, now. I mean, it's for me is, I don't want to say the word relief, but I think just the hard work that's gone into this last 3 or 4 or 5 years. I think I feel like this group of guys, it's a deserved end of the journey, especially for the seniors, to finish off the right way. Do you know what I mean? So I think. I think the other aspect to it is I think we've got a group of guys that are looking forward to coming back and defending the championship. So I think for us, we're already while we want to celebrate this and recognize and ensure the boys enjoy it. Like I think we're all and able to ready to go again and then try and get back to that final and give ourselves the best chance to win again. So I mean I know Max will be the first one to say since his freshman year he's won every trophy you could win. Yeah. District, regional, and then I know he'll want to finish off in the same way his senior year. So
let's see if we can get Max over here real quick for a quick word. Max, come on, man. He looks a little different than he does after running around on the pitch. Step on in here. We're live, so don't be any editing on this. We're here with Mr. Florida Soccer 2022-2023. First of all, talk about what it means to win an award like this. There's not many that win this award. It's one a year, and you're the man this year.
It's a really good feeling considering it's the effort for the entire year that's gone into it. So it's an honor.
Talk about the realization of winning a 6A state championship now, being state champs, and the fact that you get to come back next year as the Gatorade Florida Soccer Player of the Year to defend that title. Talk about that.
Well, I mean, winning it, the realization was when that final whistle blew. I watched the VO over again, and I just started crying. Yeah. And to get a chance to defend it, I'm really excited.
What do you like most about what's coming back on this team and what's coming up with this team?
We still have a really strong core group of guys. We have a couple players coming back. Murtha coming off an injury, so that'll be good to have.
You're ready to go. That's for sure. And talk a little bit about, Coach Robinson had mentioned the word relief, and he didn't want to say relief, but I know it is a tremendous relief to this program and what Coach has gone through over the last 5-6 years, building a certain culture here. Talk about that sense of relief.
I mean, from a coaching standpoint, you put so much time and effort into a team. There's so much more that goes into it than just training, and to have it all pay off, I'm sure it's what you work for, obviously. So.
You've won just about every piece of hardware that you can capture. I mean, I would love to see, send me a picture of your trophy shelf at the house. But where does a state championship and an award like this rank? Where will those trophies go on the mantle?
It's the best you can get. I mean, when you win a state championship, you're the best team in the state for your class. Yeah. Not on any given day, but for the year. So it's big.
21-0-1 too. How about the only unbeaten team in the state of Florida? I will let you get back to your team. Hey, congratulations, and we'll be catching up with you here in a couple of weeks because you're obviously our soccer player of the year as well. I'm sure he'll put that right on top of the Gatorade Player of the Year award. But congratulations to Max May as we get set for the ceremony here, and it'll be conducted by the interim athletic director, Cheryl Dravis. A couple of words there from Nick Robinson. And, Coach, we are ready to go. A couple more minutes. All right, we're ready. Here you go. Here's your microphone.
Okay.
And the floor is yours.
All right, gentlemen, you listening?
Hold it up. Yep.
All right. Florida's dairy farmers know the importance of being involved in and giving back to the community, and they are proud to sponsor the most unique and longest-running sports awards program in the country, the Florida Dairy Farmers High School Sports Awards Program. By honoring and promoting student athletes in the Sunshine State, the Florida Farmer High School Sports Awards Program helps young people set a lasting and positive example for those following in their footsteps. Today, we are here to honor two individuals, Max May and Coach Nick Robinson. Mason. So if I can have Max and Coach Robinson come on up. Give it to Daddy. Give it to Daddy. Congratulations to the both of you for playing a vital role in Viera athletics. With that being said, on behalf of Principal Sarah Robinson and Viera High School, I'd like to congratulate Nick Robinson, Derek Sickler, and the entire boys state soccer champions. We'd like to present their state sign to commemorate Class 4A state championship. 6A.
That'll wrap it up here from Viera High School. Raise your hand if you're coming back next year. All right, you got a tall task here ahead as they look. It's on to next year now for the Viera Hawks, 21-0-1. The Florida Dairy Farmers 6A Coach of the Year and the Florida Dairy Farmers Gatorade Mr. Soccer Player of the Year, Max May. For Principal Sarah Robinson, for Interim Athletic Director Cheryl Dravis, Nick Robinson, Max May, and the entire Viera Boys, Coach Sickler, the entire Viera Boys soccer program. I'm Alan Slaughter-Zinski for the Brevard Sports Network.